Boogie, drop that beat.
Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Talking Out Loud with Miss Talkative. Everything I say is my own opinion, alleged, and strictly entertainment purposes. Remember, I'm just talking out loud. Please like, share, subscribe. Comment on the video, let me know what you think. I watched Carlos where he talked about Love and Marriage Huntsville, this upcoming season, and I believe that he's talking about it because he really thinks that he got this season well documented, well thought out, or well executed. Carlos is hyping this season of Love and Marriage Huntsville up so bad to the point that if they don't deliver, he can't come back and try to overhype next season, because we all know that Carlos is always overhyping and under-delivering. Every season of Love and Marriage Huntsville has been the same way. He overhype, overpromise, under-deliver. And I believe that this year is no different. And the reason I believe that this year is no different is because Carlos is putting destiny in the forefront. When I tell you, Carlos was bigging up Destiny so bad in his review, I was like, come on now, it's not that serious. I mean, and when he thought that he was eating or thought he ate with whatever he said, when he was like, Destiny is back, y'all, and then get to, looking at his fingernail like he filing his nails and stuff, all his little animated gestures that he does when he really think that he's on to something, or that he done said something, worthy. I was like, come on now. First of all, Destiny returning it's not a shocker. We all knew that Destiny was hanging around the cast, and she was, communicating with him, trying to be back on the show. We knew that it was a possibility that Destiny could come back when he asked her during that interview, which show do you want to be on? Love and Marriage Huntsville or Love and Marriage Detroit? And she basically said both. So for her to return is not really shocking. The thing is that the way she's returning and the reason she's returning. And Carlos really think that he got money in the bag with Destiny's return to confront Sonny and Moses. But what Carlos is not thinking about, he said that Destiny is going to confront Sonny, but they hadn't seen each other in a couple of years, which tells me that they were not friends because they were not in communication. And you can still be friends and not see each other in a couple of years, but no communication, nothing, no social media, nothing, just no type of contact, nothing. So that tells me that they really weren't friends. Destiny she's really putting 20 on 10. But the problem is, for me, is that this is not the conversation that I know I'm not waiting to hear more about. I don't need Carlos exploring how Destiny's ex-boyfriend got to marry her ex-producer. Destiny left the show, and Sonny and Moses started dating after Moses and Destiny broke up. That's it. Regardless of what talks Moses and Sonny were having, Moses and Destiny were having, it's common for them talks to carry on while you're dating. the conversation that I'm waiting on, that I'm still looking for, is the conversation between Destiny and Laberic. I don't know why Martell thought that it was a good idea to try to tell Laberic not to say anything about Destiny, and basically get him to leave the show. And I don't know why Carlos Carlos was okay with, it's nothing you could do when somebody wants to leave, but at least explore the possibilities of both of them telling their side of what happened in that marriage, why Laberic decided to end the marriage a couple of weeks after Destiny gave birth. That's the conversation that I'm waiting to hear. This whole mess with Moses and Sonny, that ain't riling the people up. That's not bringing in the viewers, in my opinion. I mean, some people want to see that, but I think that him bringing Laberic back to the show and allowing them to amend their divorce decree where they can both speak about their marriage, that would be an audience bringer, because that's Destiny. Actually, this is the man that Destiny was actually married to, had a child by, and it's being alleged that there was some exploring about if he was the father or not. So all of that, and Carlos missed it. Yes, missing it, and let Martell get Destiny off the hook of not talking about it by asking Laberic to keep quiet and possibly removing Laberic off the show. Come on now, they dropped the ball. But he went on. He skimmed over Stormy talking about saying that we're going to hear Stormy and Courtney talking about revisit them having a baby, and I'm like, okay, they could have summed that up. I mean, are they going to have a baby? Yes, no, whatever. Don't nobody really care about Stormy having a baby. Is he bringing that back because of how he dealt with the True Tea situation, how he mocked her and laughed at her because of her infertility? Carlos not fooling nobody. But then he says that Tisha found her voice this season, and she's speaking up, speaking out, she's speaking with a bullhorn, and her and Nell, they're going to get into it. And my thing is, Tisha has always had a voice, but the problem is that Tisha, she hides behind other people. She lets other people do her dirty work for her, like her mom, her Marcel, whomever, Maurice, when she needs to speak to Carl, when she needs to speak to Marcel, she goes to Maurice to defend her. When she is battling or talking about the cast, she runs to her mom. She was trying to use Kiki at one time when she wanted to go after Tiffany. Tisha says what she want to say when she want to say it. She just knows that Tisha just really don't have that. She's not quick on the draw with her clapbacks. So when people say stuff to Tisha, it's not that she don't want to say anything. She don't have anything to say because she has to rehearse it or get it from someone else. Tisha, her thing, how she deal with it at hand is to basically get smart or try to denounce it. I'm not talking about it, so she could run away. But because she likes to attack people for their marriage or what's being done to them, or her clapbacks are basically what somebody else has already said, and that's how Tisha responds. But Tisha finding a voice this season, yeah, probably for one scene. But he says that she's, letting the cast know exactly how she feel this season or whatever. That remains to be seen, because if that's the case, when Kiki tossed that water in her face, she would have got active then. She would have said whatever she wanted to say. She wouldn't have waited until Kiki left and let Marshall do all the talking and she just co-signing. And I'm not saying that Kiki was right for throwing the water in her face, but come on now. Somebody throws some water in your face, you're going to immediately react. Say stuff, go all off the deep end. But Tisha had time to calm down, everything. But anyway, Carlos, he spoke about Martell arrest being filmed. He said that the day Martell got arrested was the first day of their filming, and because they film, he said they film all year round. And he said that people always getting on him about not talking about his shows, but he can't talk about his shows because they film all year round. And I'm like, well, if they filming all year round, why hasn't he caught Stormy or any of the Scott's court cases if they always filming? Why is he omitting the other people court happenings, but he just so happened to catch Martell in his court dealings, his arrest? Is it because he already knew that he was going to film Martell's arrest, and he's the one that sent Martell down to the courthouse or whatever, and so they can get it caught on camera or whatever? Or when he learned that Martell had got arrested and word got back to him and he said, oh, send the camera crew. But he said that he can't talk about the shows because they're always filming. But that's not true, because last season wrapped early. They had filmed the reunion way before they had stopped filming. I mean, way before the show had stopped airing last season. They had a break before January or whatever. The reunion aired in the last part of December and January. So I don't understand how Carlos said that they film all year round, and they probably does film a lot, but the issue is that they get breaks in between filming. And the thing that people are asking him to discuss on his show, he's not filming it. So why can't he discuss the things that people are asking him to discuss? He is not making it to camera anyway. So what's wrong? I mean, do he expect us to sit around and wait to see if he's going to film any parts of it? But he doesn't. So for him to say that he can't discuss certain things because they're filming, you're not putting it on camera anyway. So why not discuss it? Or if you're not going to discuss it, then why not put it on camera and let it play out and let the viewers at least see it? Because if you're filming all year around, then you should have some better footage, some much better footage of this cast live, their true reality. I mean, it's like, do you just pick up bits and pieces, film for an hour? What is the deal here? Because the things that's really going on social media, that is being captured and spoke about on social media, Carlos is not capturing any of that. It's like two different shows of Love and Marriage Huntsville being aired. One on social media and one on network. So why can't Carlos speak about the show that's being aired on social media? Or at least bring it to OWN so other people, so maybe he'll get a better audience. But I just feel as though that Carlos is once again blowing smoke, because the way he bigged up Destiny, overhyping Destiny and her return, I just don't, I mean, am I going to watch it? Yes. But I feel like Carlos has once again, he's duking us, and it's going to be another overhyped, overpromised, and underdelivered season yet again, because he's playing, he's, I don't know, his focus is in the wrong place. That's just my opinion. I'm just talking out loud. Please like, share, subscribe. Comment on the video. Let me know what you think.